If there's one thing that I'm good at, then it's planning. If there's one thing among many of the things that I'm terrible at, then it's following the set plan. Since today hair is hairing and makeup is makeuping, I don't know what is going on here, but we'll avoid that. Yeah, hey guys, it's a collabs and welcome to today's video. Coming towards planning, you know why planning is important? Obviously, it helps you stay organized, it helps you be more productive. Planning might seem like a hassle to a lot of people. I get that. It might seem annoying in the beginning. I did not want to plan or anything, and then I just started doing it and I became obsessed with it. So I would suggest that you start planning. It doesn't have to be like any hardcore planning or anything. It can be like something small, like making a to-do list for each day, and then just in the morning itself writing down things you have to get done by today. So it can be simple, like something simple as that. I love planning. I absolutely love planning. I enjoy planning, and I spend a lot of time on planning itself just because it's fun and it's therapeutic for me. I don't know why. So that's why I will be teaching you guys how you can plan. If you're a content creator and if you're a student, or even if you have a job and you're a working person, that's also fine. You can keep watching the video because this video is split into 3 different areas: content for content creators, for students, and for just daily life kind of planning, just normal planning. Okay, so yeah, if you're interested in planning like me and if you want to get into it, then just keep watching the video. I didn't know where else to sit, so I'm literally sitting on the floor right now. The first category is content planning, okay? And I'm telling you, as a creator, planning out my content as much as I can helps me a lot, okay? And I just started doing it like up and like now actually. Like I didn't even do this before, and now I really notice the difference, like how this has helped me stay consistent and be more interested towards filming and uploading videos and editing as well. And like now I have that specific flow which I want. So that's why as a content creator it's very crucial that you plan out as much as you can. I'll tell you how I plan my content out. Okay, so first, starting off with a content timetable. Okay, so I just used a template from Canva and then I just printed this out. It's titled content plan, and then what I did is that there are 5 weeks here. Okay, and there is week 1, week 2 written on top. And then what I did is that first I figured out the niche I want in my channel. Okay, see, this is helpful for people who has like more than 2 niches or something, 2 or more niches. Like if you're just gonna follow one niche, then it's fine. You don't need a content like planner like this. Like it's not necessary. But if you're a person like me and I want to follow 3 different niches, that is makeup, fashion, and just lifestyle, and I have these 3 different niches, right? So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna write it down, okay? Just the niche, okay? Not any video ideas. Okay, I want this video to upload this day, this video. It's not like that, okay? I'm gonna plan out like for every day, starting from Monday to Saturday, okay? Sundays I consider it like for planning, and it's not just planning. What comes underneath is like filming, editing, all that. But only the like uploading the video will only be during Monday to Saturday, okay? In that gap, okay? So I have arranged it like in the first week it was fashion, makeup, life, fashion, makeup, life, okay? Second week I switched it up. It was makeup, life, fashion, makeup, life, fashion, like that. I just switched it out, okay? It's not gonna be in the same pattern. It's gonna be different somewhere. Like something can go wrong with the timetable, it's fine. If you want to switch things around, you can do that because it's up to you. It's more comfortable. But then this, since I made a base plan, I have an idea of how I want to upload, and that has helped me a lot. Next, coming to content ideas. So for me as a creator, my weakest area is coming up with ideas, okay? So what I did is that I went into ChatGPT and then I just typed content ideas like related to fashion for teens or the kind of viewers I want in my channel, or something that is easy for me to film, okay? That can be budget friendly and doesn't require a lot of equipment, it doesn't require a lot of time. So then like that I just keep editing it according to my own wish, okay? And then ChatGPT gave me a lot of ideas. I read through everything and then I was like, okay, I find this video interesting. I copied it, I pasted it into Google Docs, and then I made a list like this. So first I wrote content ideas and then heading fashion, okay? And all these video ideas are fashion related. I made it in the form of a checklist, as you can clearly see. And then same thing with makeup and lifestyle as well. Okay, lifestyle and makeup as well. Okay, that's what I did. And then how I use this checklist is obviously it helps with video title ideas because it's already there. That's how ChatGPT suggested the ideas for me, like in a title kind of way, like what the video title can be. Okay, so that's how it is. And then what I do is that on the day that I'm planning for my videos, I take this and then I read through it like maybe 1 or 2 times. If I don't find any ideas that I'm like, okay, I can film this week, I just read through it 2 or 3 times and I'll be like, okay, so I can actually film this, so then why not? And then I put a tick next to it and then I write the week number. This is just for my reference so that by the time I'm like about to finish with this, I can see, okay, I filmed this already. So when did I film this? Okay, I can just refer to it. It's easier for me. And if I want, I can add video ideas, obviously. Okay, you can add, like I added this planning video was my own idea and then I just randomly thought of it, so I just added it and then I ticked it and then I wrote week 3 next to it. So yeah, I just wrote 3 next to it. Okay, so now I know. All right, so I would recommend that every content creator has this thing which is easy to like refer to for video ideas, everything. You might be a content creator who is able to come up with ideas very easily and very quickly, but still I would recommend that you write down those ideas somewhere, either type it down or write it down or anything. And then I like to print it out or I like to write it on an actual piece of paper so that I can refer to it much more easily rather than typing it out and then just keeping it in the desktop itself. So for everything, that's basically what I did. How I plan out one of my videos. Okay, I use a book and I call this book Content Planner, and it's exactly as like how it sounds. Okay, so in this book what I do is that I plan out each specific videos. Okay, so how I do that is that this is for like week 1, so then I just write week 1 first. Okay, and then I write the niche. Okay, not the video title or anything, I just write the niche. Okay, so the first video was for fashion, and then underneath that, which all topics, what all did I want to speak about it actually. So whenever I just think like I can sit in front of a camera and yap, I don't feel like this is necessary. But then whenever I yap, it might just be on the same topic for like 10-15 minutes. So that's why I thought like if I did this, it would be much more easier so that I can see it and I can be like, okay, it's time that I shift to this topic. There are some people who like, there are some content creators who like to write down everything. Okay, like what they're gonna say from top to end. I personally hate it because for me, I just want to be in front of a camera and then just talk absolute something. So that's why that doesn't really work well for me. But if you plan it out like that, you can have control over how much, like how long your video can be. That is actually good. But for me, I just hate it, and the idea of planning out each and every line is so annoying to me. After writing what all I want to speak about, I write the title idea. I just draw a line and then I write the title of the video, and this might change while uploading. I might just type it in and then this feels wrong, so I can change it, it's fine. This is just like a base title idea. Okay, you don't, it's not necessary that you have a timetable or like a content timetable. You can skip that part out if it feels like a lot, but then I would definitely recommend all the ideas that you have for a video just typed in, or like just a print of that sheet is actually very helpful. Because if you're free one day and then you can just refer it and then can be like, okay, so this is a good idea, I want to film this, then you can, if you want, you can plan according. But then like planning is actually very helpful. It's much more helpful than what you think. So unless you start doing it, you won't know how helpful it is. Next, coming to students and how planning can help with your school life. The first thing that you have to do is accept that your day won't, like, doesn't have to be exactly the way you plan it to be. Okay, you might be planning like, okay, from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. I'll sleep, from 2 to 3 I'll study, but then you might end up just waking up at 2:30, or you might just wake up at 3, and then your plan did not work. Okay, like having a certain discipline that you want to follow is one thing. Okay, but then you can't beat yourself over the fact that, okay, you weren't able to follow this, and then like, okay, now planning doesn't work for me. That's not how it works. Okay, if you like planning, then keep on planning. Okay, then that will like give you the motivation. Maybe like studies or being a student might not be your category, and then like after planning it might not work out. So then see like where you're doing it wrong. Okay, for me what helped is that I don't usually plan like every hour. Okay, I don't do this like from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. I'll sleep, and then 2 to 3 I'll have lunch. Okay, I don't do that because I know for a fact that it will not work. Okay, so that's why, and I hate the fact that when it doesn't work also I'm sad. So that's why I don't want that, so I stopped doing it entirely. Okay, maybe some days I'll be like, okay, I don't have a lot of work, so then I can put on like some other stuff in there so that I can make the day productive. Then I plan it like that according to time, but I won't recommend it. If you want to, you can go with it. If you think that works for you, go with that. This is very helpful. Okay, a study schedule, exactly like the timetable I made. Study schedule. And what I did is that I wrote the date. Yeah, it's written Sunday, Monday, Tuesday till Saturday, and then the date is also on top of here. And then what I did was that I typed down different subjects. Okay, while leaving sufficient gaps, by the way. Okay, like you see all these four subjects in the beginning, they're all four different subjects. Okay, and that's good. That's how you should actually study. You don't have to cover the same subject for a week on end because you'll get bored. Okay, but then again, for some people that works out. If you just sit with one subject and study it for 1 or 2 weeks, fine. If it works out for you, that's great, honestly, because I could never. Okay, I will lose motivation. No, like even before I reach day 2. So yeah, definitely not a great student. So that's how I plan for just normal school days, for just days when I just have to study. Okay, but when it comes to vacations or when I have any projects to submit and record work and all that kind of stuff, I do a separate kind of planning. How that planning works is that, okay, I'm telling you the situation of me right now. I have vacation right now and I have a lot of projects. If I have 6 subjects, then I have like 5 of them for which I have to submit projects, and then I have like almost all of my notebooks to rewrite, just like 1 or 2 pages. So I have to buy notebooks as well, and I have to take prints for a lot of my projects, and then I have to finish record work, and I have to do all of this before 16th, or like on or before 16th, because I'm traveling on 19th. So I'm guessing that like 19th morning, so 18th and 17th I'll be packed with like packing. So that's why I know that. So that's why I want to finish like very early. I want to keep everything ready because I'm coming back one day, no, not one day, 2 days before the school reopens. So I don't have time to do anything after that. Even though submission dates are till on like 5th or something, that 1 week of class with all that, it'll be very hectic and it'll be very annoying also. So that's why I know that. So what I'm gonna do is that I'll take a piece of paper. Okay, I'm reusing, so I'll take a piece of paper, and then first of all I'll write the deadline. Okay, on or before this date, right? So I want it to be done on 16th, so that's what I did. Okay, I wrote 16/7/2024 Tuesday. Okay, that is a deadline. Okay, I wrote that so that I have an idea by which I have to get everything done. And then in this, what I did was, this was my base plan like from yesterday. So like I had a lot of stuff to plan out and everything, so that's why this was like just I'm just like I'm just brainstorming stuff. Okay, it's not exactly brainstorming, I don't know what it, like brain dumping. Yeah, I'm just dumping everything. Okay, I have this project, I have that record, so that's a lot. So I'm just writing down whatever I remember, I'm just writing it down. I just dumped out everything, okay, that I have to do. Okay, now this will be helpful because I'm going to use this sheet for planning my like upcoming days. Actually, for school I have one more set of planning to do. Since I have a lot of projects, I do want like, okay, so psychology project has to be done before this day, physics project has to be done before this day. So like that, I have to do that yet. So that is just gonna be like writing. Okay, I just write biology project and then like the day before I need it to be done, and then all that. Okay, that is not really a big deal. It's just, yeah, subject and then the date. That is the date before I need it to be done on. Like the maximum I can, like the deadline for that project is this date. Okay, so that's how. I didn't write it down anywhere yet, so I have nothing to show. Next, coming towards just daily life and normal planning, this is also like, this is like a next part to the students planning thing. Okay, this is gonna be very helpful for students itself, and also if you're a person who has work and everything, and if you have a lot of stuff to do, this is good. Okay, planning in like daily life, you don't have to do all this timetable planning and stuff if you don't want to, it's fine. But this planning, I will definitely ask you to do it. It's just a to-do list. Since I like being aesthetically pleasing and everything, I literally have a board where I'm just pinning on the stuff that I have to do. I literally wrote, like I wrote chemistry and then I wrote project, and physics I wrote projects, and then record work I wrote physics and chemistry. Where is it? Okay, yeah, That's all. Okay, whatever I have to do, like I whenever I thought, I just wrote it in a sticky note and then I just pinned it there on the board. Anyways, other than a board, this to-do list, okay, this I got it like from Canva itself, and then I just took a printout of it and then I just cut it clearly. So yeah, okay, this is a to-do list and this is my to-do list for today. So what I did was that I wrote the date here and then I wrote Monday here. That and all is not necessary. If you want to, just do it, okay? And then it's like a checklist, okay? So soon after I get everything done, I'll just tick it off. It's not that complicated. You just write down what you have to do like for the day. It doesn't have to be like any printed thing or anything. You can just get a notebook like this, okay? This notebook has been with me for a long time. Planners like this, I have maybe like 2 or 3 planners like this, okay? See, for me personally, I hate planners like this. I'm not a huge fan, okay? But like I like this planner though, because in this planner it's just written like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's all it's written. There's no time sheet. But for a lot of planners that is there, and that's terrible. I hate it so much. Okay, and there's a lot of other stuff in this too, like month and year, monthly focus, like bucket list, travel list, reading list, all kind of lists. So there's a lot of stuff, and the first few pages will actually help you like be productive and everything. So for this daily planning thing, I would recommend that you do it the night before or you do it on the morning. Okay, there are a lot of people who are night owls and some people are early birds. So that's why if you're a morning person, then obviously you can get up early, you can plan out your day, and then all that it's good. Okay, but if you're a night person, then just plan out your next day the night before so that you can sleep in the morning, and yeah, you don't have to take up extra time for planning, right? So before you just go to bed, plan out random stuff that you have to do. Whatever you can remember, just write it down. Okay. Listen to yourself. Listen to like how much you can handle, and only according to that plan. Okay. Don't over plan. That's something that I used to do like ever since I was a kid. And then even after I understood that, I was like, okay, no, I still have to do it. Then only I'll actually like maybe start doing it. But that's not the case. At the end of the night, when I'm going to sleep, a lot of my tasks are not done, and then I'll just be like, okay, what is the point? So that's why I'm telling you, don't over plan. Just plan out how much of a stuff you can finish, and if you finish earlier than your plan, then that's good. Then you can add tasks, then you can do something. Okay, I wanted to do this, actually now that I have time, I'll do it. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so planning and everything doesn't have to work every time, all right? And that's perfectly fine. You're human. It's not like you can do everything. Okay. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, then give me a thumbs up, subscribe to join my world of beats, comment down below what kind of videos you guys want me to do next, push the notification bell so you never miss an update, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and if you have any doubts or anything, then reach out to me on Instagram. I will definitely get back to you. Okay, and my email is also provided in the description below, so just reach out to me and I'll definitely reply. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. So till we meet, hashtag beats on.